Hello, everybody. Hi, everyone. We are live. How's
Hello.
everybody doing? Happy Monday. I hope everybody's doing fine. So, yes, it is our day 43. We are so excited and happy to be with you. It's been an amazing journey of our 90-day challenge. And before we get started, we're going to start by introducing ourselves. I have these amazing, beautiful business owners who are here to share with us. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Thank
So
you.
before we
Thank
get
you for inviting us.
started, I'll begin by introducing myself and then I'll invite all the ladies to introduce themselves. So, yes, my name is Beatrice. I'm originally from Uganda and now I live here in Canada. I'm a mom, I work in IT and also business owner. Thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking with us. And by the way, to our Americans, happy Memorial Day. And I hope you're having a good holiday time and having a good time. So before we get started, I'll go ahead and ask Brenda to introduce herself.
Yeah. Yes, thank you so much. Happy Monday, our dear viewers. Happy Memorial Day. We honor all the fallen soldiers who fought for our country in the US here. Yes, my name is Brenda. I'm originally from Uganda. Now I live in the US. I'm an accountant by profession. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm a successful digital business owner. Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Let's move all the way to the UK. We have Ruth in the house.
Thank you, Beatrice, for the opportunity. My name is Ruth. I'm originally from Botswana. I live in the UK with my family. I'm a parent. I'm a stay-home mom. Let me let people know I'm a stay-home mom. Brenda is always saying I should let people know that why I'm stay-home mom. It's because of this business. I'm a stay-home mom and a digital successful business owner. Thank you, Beatrice.
Awesome, Ruth. Thank you for sharing that. Let's move all the way to Proskovia, who lives in Iowa.
At least you started with the Proscovia, not with the Iowa. Yes, thank you so much for having me today. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you're watching us from. And then happy Memorial Day as we honor our fallen soldiers in the United States. We are trying to learn more about them, but it is a big day and we thank you for the sacrifices. Those who are still alive, thank you so much. And those who departed, thank you for the job well done. I am Proscovia, originally from Uganda, a mother of two, and based in the US, in the state of Iowa. Thank you, ladies, for having me.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, Proskovia, for that introduction. So, ladies, so if you're out there actually wondering what are these ladies all about and all this 90-day challenge, we are online business owners. We run our business online. So this is our office. So if you're out there watching us, thank you for watching. And if you're watching again, let us in the comment section where you're watching us from. If you're going to be watching the live, also let us know that it's going to be a replay and we don't take all those comments and likes for granted. Thank you for supporting us online. So yes, so today on our 43rd day of our business challenge, we're going to be discussing about the joys and challenges of parenting. As you all know, we are all here and we are moms who are thriving online, right? So, yes, we would like to share with you some of the joys and challenges that we face as parents. Because guess what? As parents, we have so many going on in our lives. And as online business owners, we also have challenges that we juggle around our businesses and our families. So, yes, so knowing that parenting is a deeply rewarding yet a challenging experience categorized by a wide range of joys and difficulties, we would like to share. Let's start with sharing the joys. I love to hear good stuff. So let's begin with the joys. So yeah, I'll begin with, I think, Proskovia. Would you like to share what are those joys that you get from parenting?
You can see with the smile that I've put on. Look at those two bunnies in the background. Those two bunnies, they give they give me the joy. They give me the joy. Like I've said, you should always start with, like, everything start with the positivity. But in most cases, when someone tells you something, you know what runs into your mind first? It is the negative. Does it work? I don't think so. Instead of thinking, okay, but we start. So I'm glad you said let's start with the joy. Oh my God. So I'm going to talk about the unconditional love. Like any parent or any grandma or grandpa out there, even aunties, even uncles, you may not have had a child, but maybe your a sister or your brothers had a child, and that child comes to you. My children they have pure love because their hearts are clean. They do not know what hate is all about. They do not know what beef is all about. What they have is pure love. And in my world, I say, if a child ever refuses to smile at me, then I have to check myself and I'm like, was I genuine talking to this child? Was I genuine saying hi to this child? That is me, because no child has ever, even this country where I am, I come across, they'll say, oh no, she's like, they will always be, what? Did she just smile? So there is that unconditional love that we get as parents, as aunties. Me, I feel like when I say, I like, when she says, I love you, mommy, she means it. It is
Yeah.
not a flatter. It is just it. And it is from the bottom of her heart. And then when she says, but you haven't said I love you too. So so that unconditional love from our children brings joy even when you're down. And they say, oh, I love you, mommy. And then she gives you a hug like, oh man. If you're sad, we just like, yeah. I love you too. Thank you. Good morning. So it is what it is. What it is as parents. There is, I mean, all of us can testify to it. Even to our viewers, if you're out there and you're watching us or you're going to watch us, let us know what is that joy that you're getting from your children, from your child. If you're a grandfather, because in this business we have all categories, kindly share with us. Thank you so much.
Wow, Proscovia, thank you for sharing that. And we actually just witnessed it because guess what? Your daughter just came by and said, Mommy, I love you. That is really, there's a way you feel as a parent. It's so fulfilling. I know when most times when I'm working with my child, when we go out, he's always telling strangers, hi, and then some people just smile and they're like, oh, he's so cute. He's so friendly. And I just feel so, because it's so genuine. They say it like open-heartedly. They don't even think about it. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really love that about kids. I would also like to share one of the joys um, about sharing experiences. When we engage with kids, we go. I remember before I had a child, I don't remember going to jump on a trampoline that now today I'm going to have this kind of experience, or I'm going to the park to swing. Like, they make you do the things, they bring out the childhood in you, and it comes with joy. You do it so natural, so you create so many memories, going out to the parks, going out to different places, visiting kids places, and then you interact with other parents, share ideas. So it's really something that parents bond with, because so many times you go to the parks, you don't know parents there, but you end up chit-chatting about kids, and then you make friends. And kids actually make friends so easily. They go to a park, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm taking my son this day to the park just by himself. I'm not going with any other kid. But guess what? The moment I get there, he's going to run and start making friends. At the end of the day, you'll see him playing. They follow themselves. and when it's time to leave, they are sad. Oh my God, bye! And then everyone is not happy to leave, right? So they're so cute, and that is something that I really love because they bring that shared experiences that you would never think of, and the bonding that comes with it is so. I don't know how to describe it. It's so good. So yeah, thank you, Proscovia, for those sharing.
Actually, that helps you, like, you unite with the other parents.
Yes.
If it wasn't those kids, there is no way you can share. Maybe there's something you're facing. How do you do this? I mean, so
Mhm.
that is the joy of a child, because there is no way you would just go and meet someone from nowhere, even at the park. You see, when you're all by yourself with no
Yeah.
child, there's no way I'm going to go say, hey, say, whom are you here with? Because this is guys.
That's
back,
right.
back to you.
Thank you. Yes, so I'll go ahead to Brenda to share what are the joys that you get in parenting.
Wow. Okay. For me, when it comes to parenting, even the people who are close to me know me. My children are the best thing that has ever happened in my life.
Hmm.
Usually, to become a parent is not easy. As all mothers, we go through a lot of challenges during pregnancy and then pushing that baby out where it's not that easy. But for me, being a parent is the best thing that has ever happened to me.
Hmm.
I feel like whatever you have shared, I can relate to all that. My children give me the purest love that I can ever that I can't get from anywhere else.
Yeah.
They love you unconditionally, regardless of what you give them, what you give to them, or what you don't give to them. Like most of us immigrants, when you go back home, people expect for someone to show you that they love you. They expect you to give them something in return. First, you give them something, and then they'll give you love in return, right?
Yeah.
But children, they don't expect whether you give them something or not. They'll love you unconditionally because you are their parent or something. So I one point that I have is that one joy that I want to share is teaching and learning from our parents, from our kids. As parents, we love teaching them different values. We love teaching them. We want to model them into what we want them to become. Into the person we want them to become. Like, for example, usually when I go on vacation back in Uganda, I want to teach my children different skills, like maybe cooking, baking, swimming. So we have all that fun time together, and we in return we also learn from them. Like, for example, my 2-year-old right now, last time she was eating corn. In Uganda we call it maize. So
Yeah.
we're like, hey, is that yummy maize? Like, no, yummy corn. So she's teaching me the American language that I'm not, for me, I know maize, I call it maize. I'm like, no, mommy, this is corn. So we we learn a lot of things from them. I remember last year when I went to Uganda for vacation, we had a birthday party for the two of my girls, and then the joy I felt when I saw, like, my kids were the one preparing the party. They were the one in control. They were the one preparing the music. I have one of them who loves music, and then he was in the DJ box trying to play the music. And at one point, I remember he went on YouTube and then he played a birthday song, but putting the name of the birthday girls. I don't know how that happened. I just saw that day, and then it was praying "Happy Birthday, Tia," and I was like, "Huh? What's going on?" They all laughed at me.
Wow.
So these are the few things that you learn from your children as you also teach them and nurture them as a parent. There are a lot of joyful moments I have with my children. But if I'm to share, I can spend here the whole day, because I feel like even my career wise, it has been my children. Even me starting this online business, my biggest why, it's my children. If I thought I didn't have my children, maybe I wouldn't have pushed out of my comfort zone to come online and start earning online.
Right. Yeah.
Even that. So every single thing I do, what I have in my mind is like, I want to do this for my children. So you find yourself becoming a person that you never expected to become because of your children. Thank you.
Thank you, Brenda. Right. Those kids out there bring out the best out of you, right? And pushing you out of your comfort zone as a parent, and that's something that is huge, and we need it. They push us to go all the way. I know so many of us here started the business, and one of our whys was because we wanted to make a better life for our children. We want to do things for them. We want to leave a legacy, because with this business you can move it to your children, right? They can inherit it, unlike working a traditional job or working a 9 to 5. So thank you for sharing that. And I will move on all the way to the UK for Ruth to share what are the joys that you get in parenting.
Thank you, Beatrice, for the opportunity. Yes, one thing that has the joy that I've gained from being a parent is
Yeah.
witnessing my kids' growth. That watching them grow from step one of just walking to that first word of saying mama. It has been so fulfilling, and beyond, when they witnessing a child development from that first step, to that first word, I would say, and beyond, it is incredibly rewarding. uh, um my kids are now into one is a teenager and one is a preteen. She calls herself a preteen. She's so proud of calling herself. It's
Oh
like
my.
a crowd. I'm a preteen, mommy. I'm a preteen. I'm like, okay, I get you. So each milestone reached, it brings a sense of pride and accomplishment. We live in a world of diverse, full of diversity and everything. And when you see your children being where you expected them to be, or where you even didn't even dream about it, becoming young women or preteens as they call themselves, that brings a sense of accomplishment, sense of pride. It's so fulfilling to see them turning into who they're becoming, because they're still in the journey of growing, and witnessing that, knowing that you are behind and God has been the anchor. It just gives you the pride. And this brings me to why I became a digital business owner, because I had missed on most of the milestones. When you're a digital, prior to becoming a digital business owner, I was working multiple jobs and long hours. And my kids, I just giving my kids over to someone to help me with them. And these milestones, for them to be reaching to where they are, most of them I've missed them. So I needed change, and I needed to be there for my kids now. I needed to be fully on, hands on, for my children. That's why I became a digital business owner. That's why I came on the online space to work, where I can be able to work from home or wherever I'll be with my kids. As long as I'm with my kids, I can be able to work and still provide for them. That's why I'm here. So if you're out there and you are a mom and you are missing on these milestones, you don't have to do that anymore. Come over, check us out. Yeah, thank you, Beatrice.
Wow. Thank you, Ruth, for sharing that. And don't you think it's so amazing to find something that can let you still take care of your family at the comfort of your home while still earning? Guys, if you're out there,
We
this
have
is the
someone here.
business. Yeah,
Sorry, sorry to just someone. It's not a replay, Shurina. Shuraka. It's not a replay. We're still live.
yeah,
He's
watching
watching
the
from the
play.
States.
Serena, no, we live actually. Thank you for watching. Thanks for joining us. Yes, back to what I was saying. It is something that is so amazing, having to see your kids grow. If your mom out there thinking there's no way out, you have to go work 2 3 jobs, there is a way out. And us as big business moms working online, as you've heard from Ruth, she is a stay-home mom. taking care of her kids at the comfort of her home while watching her preteen and teenager grow, right? Yeah, it's
Courtesy, courtesy of this online business. That's why she's a stay-home mom.
yes, yes, it's really so amazing. I remember too when I was watching my child grow from, being that tiny baby that
Yeah.
you come back
Yeah.
with from the hospital and seeing him walk. I remember tearing so down when I saw him call me mama. I'm like, wow. As the
Uh-huh.
first time mom, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe there is somebody calling me a mom.
I
You know,
know.
it was
I
so
know.
emotional for me. I'm like, I just can't believe I'm actually responsible for someone's well-being. But anyways, I just appreciate all the works of God. Thank you all, ladies, for sharing the joys. And you know what? There is always a challenge amidst everything that we do as parents, as we live each day that comes by, right? As parents. So I would like us to share what are the challenges that we face as moms or while parenting. So yeah, I'll start with Proscovia. Do you want to go fast and share what are the challenges of parenting?
Well, everything. By the way, thank you so much, ladies, for sharing. It's just about being on the trampoline. You get back to being a baby. I mean, you bring back that like. So it is what makes you proud of being a parent.
Yeah.
Like, thank you so much, ladies. And Ruth, it's like you're preparing us for what is ahead of us in advance. Thank you so much.
Praskovia, let me tell this story real quick. I have my uncle who is in his mid-50s. So one day I called him and he was singing these Cocomelon songs.
Actually, the thing is, I can say this. If you're a parent and you're watching, trust me, what is in your brain right now, the cartoons they watch, the music they listen to, all those the nursery rhymes, those are the ones that are in.
Oh my God, ladies, this is so funny. I remember there was a time I used to go when we go for walks out with my son, and even when he's sleeping in the stroller, I'm singing baby rhymes. I'm like, oh my God, what just happened to me? Am I losing my mind?
So
Because
you
all the
go back.
problem is in your head all the time. I'm like, oh my goodness.
So all parents, I'm sure, if you happen, by the way, it does not come if you have not created the time for yourself with your children. As you are speaking, we may be joking, but if you haven't created that time with them, you will not even know what they are singing about.
Yeah.
And even if you're right there, you'll be like, what is that? Because you have not created that time with them. You have not bonded. You are never there. You are never there. So if you're listening in, this is the time to think about it and say, okay, wait. If my child asked me what was my favorite show when I was one, can I really tell? Ladies, I want to challenge you. If you're mine 7 and 5, they always ask me, this one was just under 5. When I was one, what was my favorite channel? And I'm like, oh, okay. Then the other, Maria, you remember you and your 5, you used to be like this and this. So if you haven't created that time, this is an opportunity to look into what we're talking about, this business. That is the bond. Those are the memories we are talking about. It is not just talking, but we want to put you in that picture of creating memorable moments. I can sing all the songs of the nursery rhymes. I did know them. From Uganda in my village, I have no TV, I have no internet, nothing. But I can sing them. It is because I'm there. I'm not missing out on anything. Thank you so much. Back to challenges. Well, in everything we have challenges, we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there is nothing that is strange like having a child. The smile is all over the place. But men, when they start crying, you cry. When they start dancing, you dance. So it's like a computer. They say computers, we control them. No, the computers control us. Once it is frozen, until it tells you, do not restart until, hasn't it given you a condition? Beatrice, you know when I say conditioning, if the conditions. So as a parent, there's what we call emotional strain. As children grow, they go through stages. When is a baby, there's what they call that purple. How they call it? Purple time. So those through various stages, there's those rebellious stages, all that.
About two.
The same
About three.
Then emotional ups and down. One of them does not want to see herself failing, and then you have to let her know it is okay. And she says, no, it is not okay. So as a parent, you find it difficult to navigate, how do I handle this situation? You don't want it to affect her and you don't want to affect you at the same time. But because it is that time, you want her to know that it happens. And at the same time, you want her to know it is not good to rebel. Because when you let her grow like that, it is not going to be the best outcome that any person would have loved in this world. So when we talk about emotional strain as parents, it is real and it happens. All parents, and that's why I say, when she was a baby, A, B, C, D, how did you handle that? So we find it very hard to navigate. You don't want to hurt her, you don't want to hurt yourself, but as a parent, you have got to find a better way how to resolve it. Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Proskovia, for those words. I hope someone out there is gonna learn something. And I know as moms, we really we resonate with all these things, right? Yeah. So I'll go ahead to Brenda. Did you want to share what are those challenge? What is that challenge that you faced while parenting?
Okay, I think my first challenge, you can already see it right now. So we all know that parenting is a full-time job. Once you get pregnant with that baby, once you deliver that baby, it is going to be a full-time job. There is no getting vacation. There is no having holiday like we're having a Memorial Day, and you're like, okay, it's Memorial Day. I don't want to be a parent today. Okay. It is a full-time job. The moment you give birth to that baby, the moment you get pregnant, not even giving birth,
Yeah.
that baby becomes part of you. You can't take a break. So as a parent, as a mother of 4, as a matter of fact, yeah, as a mother of 4, there are times that I feel like I really need some me time, when I feel like the energy demand is too much and I feel like I want to take a break.
Yeah.
But as I have just said, it's a full-time job. You have no escape, and you may think that, okay, if I raise my child to 18, maybe I'll have a break. I have people who have 8 kids who are 18, 21, but they still find themselves thinking about their kids, caring whether they're okay or what, wherever they are. So it is so exhausting. It can be so exhausting.
I'm going to cut you short. There is no day you'll ever stop being a child in your mother's eyes unless she is gone. So whether it's at 100, still my mom, and they will always check on her, and they will always feel that like my daughter. How old is your daughter? She's 70. And they're like, okay. So never in this world will we ever say she's out of, we can be out of their lives and they can be out of our lives when God has said, you know what? Your time is done. Back to me. Back to you, Brenda.
Thank you so much. So yes, as I was just saying, the time and energy demands, they can be so being a parent requires significant time and energy, whereby sometimes you can feel so exhausted and burning out and you want a break. And so there are days when I feel like sometimes when I go to Uganda, that's when I have all my children with me. And then there are days when I feel like, okay, I really need a break from these people. Let me go somewhere and I just give myself a treat. And guess what? The moment you go, you're like, okay, now I miss my babies. I want them here with me. So it is so hard. You feel you miss them now. You want them to be close to you. So it's very hard to let go. However much you're exhausted, it's very hard to let go. The challenges are many. I remember one day, as we do this online business, you need a phone, internet connection, and a laptop, right? So most of the time we work using the phone. So I have my child who likes take things, who likes repairing, connecting this and that, whatever in the phone. So he's always having my phones, and I do my business from my phone. So I'm like, mommy, I just want to check something. So one point I thought he was maybe just taking pictures or something. So he gave me my phone, and I looked for my apps. All the apps were gone. All of them were gone.
Oh my God.
I just felt so bad. And I'm doing my business from my phone, and everything that I had to use that business for is gone. Even the app where we have to get money, because you're in Uganda, you have to withdraw money from the app so that you can take them out. Even the app for the money had gone. So was like, I'm so sorry, mommy. I'm so sorry. I just, it being a parent can be so challenging for sure sometimes. That's distress.
Thank you, Brenda, for sharing your experience. When they say sorry, there's a way it kind of like cleans away all the error, and you're like,
Yes.
okay, that's fine. Don't do it again, right?
Yet inside you are boiling.
Yeah, but then you just let go because the sorry is actually very innocent. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing that. I know as parents, well, we lose our personal freedom, right? Being a parent, that's one thing that is challenging. And living here in the diaspora, we all know as parents, most times you're just by yourself and your kids or with your husband, or as single parents, you don't even have that extra support. And if you have kids, I don't know in the US or in the UK, the age bracket, but in Canada, you cannot leave a kid who is less than 13 years in the house by themselves. So
Yeah.
you have to either have them with an adult or a teenager or go with them. So your child is literally like your handbag everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So you feel even if you just need to do something small, go for grocery, all of you pack, let's go, like you have them all the time. So
Can you
that,
also can you also talk about traveling with them at the airport? You want to go use the restroom? Here we go with the baby.
oh my God, carry everybody to the restroom. Like that is how it is. You cannot even leave. Back home, you can leave your child with a neighbor to play in the compound or ask somebody to just take care of your kid. And it is so normal. But here, the rules are tough. So you can't just leave your child. So that is something that parents here, people from the parents, Africans or other immigrants first, like if you come here, you have to be with your child everywhere because you literally have no support. You can't just knock at your neighbor and be like, I'm going for 20 minutes. Can you just keep my child? It's so hard. So anyways, so that's some of the challenges that we go through, and we always find solutions around them. Thank you all for sharing. I'll move to Ruth to share that challenge while parenting. What is that burning challenge that you want to share with us?
Thank you, Beatrice. I can relate to all of what you have shared. Oh God, it's not easy to be a parent, I'm telling you. But
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about financial aspect, the financial strain. The day that you find that you are pregnant, that is this way the kitchen, your bank starts saying kitchen, kitchen, it's not easy, guys. So raising a child involves children or a child involves considerable financial expenses from basic needs like food and clothing to education and extracurricular activities. Also managing those costs can be quite challenging, because it's where do I get the next penny from? Where is the next pound coming from? This is why we have been shading this awareness of working online. They've been shading this awareness of earning from wherever you will be. This business opportunity that we have been talking about, like as if we're making noise, like as we are breaking. Guys, we are not breaking. We are inspiring. We are inspiring you to say you are a mother, you are a parent, and your hands are fully on already. And there are so many things that are required, that are needed. Like I've mentioned, basic needs. Cost of living is just gone out of the roof, and out of hands. There's no control of cost of living nowadays. So imagine when you are a parent and you've got kids, children who are looking at you to provide food for them, to provide all these basic needs that you have just mentioned. It can be quite challenging. To me, it was challenging as a single parent. I've always said there was only one income coming through the letterbox, coming through. So I needed a solution of having that extra pound in my bank account, in order for me to provide a comfortable life that I needed for my kids. This is why I was forced to be working multiple jobs. But now I am sitting where I can be able to say I am able to provide for my kids. Thank God for this online business opportunity that I came across over a year ago, that it just enabled me even to retire, because I can do this from the comfort of my home, or wherever I choose to be, really. So this financial strain is real. It's inevitable. We cannot say I am this, I am this, no matter how full how your pocket is. But it's going to be extreme, because those children, they need to be fed on a daily basis, and it depends whether how you feed them. But yeah, finances can be a challenge. This is what now. Yes. Thank you. I don't know.
Thank you, Ruth, for sharing. Yeah, I believe this all resonates with us. Um, as a parent, as you have more kids, more
More
needs
money,
are
more
rising,
money. Yeah.
right? More needs, so we need to also work on our finances to balance up everything, so we can provide for our kids and have a happy family. And one of the ways, as Ruth shared, she's begun this business, and as all moms here, I believe it's one of the things that reason as to why we started up an online business, because we were looking for that extra income, and also the time flexibility, having that time with your family, your kids, while raising them, putting in those values that we want them to get, right? So yeah, anyways, despite the challenges, many parents still find that the joys outweigh the challenges, because these are our little angels that we are raising. They are the future of tomorrow. So
Oh,
we
yes.
can't take that for granted, right?
Yes.
Yes. And also the journey of raising children pretty much comes with the highs and lows. And at the end of the day, it shapes both the parents and the children into becoming responsible people. And it also fosters growth, resilience, and deep understanding of love and life. As I know one of us mentioned, being a parent pushed us out of our comfort zone, because you have this challenge that you have to work through, and you have to find a solution, right? So yeah, anyways, thank you for all ladies sharing those joys and challenges. We all relate. And if you're out there, let us know in the comment section, what are those joys and challenges that you face as parents? We want to also learn from you. And for the viewers, we really appreciate. Again, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comment section where you're watching us from. And if you're catching a replay, also let us know that you're watching a replay. And thank you for sticking with us. We still have so many more days to go. We have lots of tips to share about our business, parenting, everyday life, work-life balance, mindset. We have so many things to share with you. Thank you for sticking with us. Ladies, any final remarks? I just want to wish you Americans a happy Memorial Day again. Anybody out there wants to say something? Last call.
Yes, I can say earlier when I just
Yes.
say I don't know because I wanted to go on. If you are a parent
Yes.
and if you are a parent and you find yourself in a pickle, this business opportunity that we have been talking about is something worth checking. It's something worth exploring because it can save you so many. It can save you a lot of time. It can save you it can save you in finances. It can catch your back, really, literally. It can catch your back. It is because it's tailored around our needs. And I'm talking from a point of experience for myself as a single parent. This that I've missed before as a parent, that I needed to be there for my children, I am able to enjoy and to attain through this business. So yeah, it's worth checking. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. We have James here, Mab, saying, thank you, ladies. Thank you for sticking out with us and watching the live. We really appreciate your time. Anybody else? Last call, ladies. Last call before we close our lives. Okay, so it looks like everybody has said it all. So yeah, if you're watching, you're a parent, and you would like to be on this side where we share about our parenting tips, we share about our business, we support each other. Guys, if you're out there, we have a global community and everybody's willing to share the information. It's not even just about the business. And as the ladies saw yesterday, here in Toronto, we had a meetup group for people in the GTA, so that's Toronto and the nearby cities. We had about 50 people turning up, offline business owners. We really had great time meeting and bonding as business owners. We work on online, but again, we have opportunities to meet in person and talk to people, share ideas. So it's really, really, really a good opportunity that we don't take for granted. If you're out there looking for something like this, just check it out. It doesn't hurt to check out. You can click on any of our website, check out what the websites that are on the screen. You can register with your name and email address. You want the live webinar, and then we can take it from there. Okay. All right. I hope everybody's doing well. Happy Memorial Day again to the US family, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Okay. All right. Bye for now.